Hello everyone, Simon here. We're playing through the single player campaign of Starcraft 2, and we just got ourselves a lot of purifiers in a giant ship. So I suppose that's gonna help us in the future. So at this point in the campaign, I've got a few things I want to say. One, I feel like the missions are too short. For whatever reason, Blizzard has decided that 15 to 20 minutes is like the ideal length of a mission. And in a way, I disagree. I disagree because it keeps feeling like you just build units and then you roll the enemy and that's it. Like it just feels like the missions aren't substantial enough. Like it's not challenging enough. There's not enough to do in each mission. Like you literally just build units and roll, and that's it. Like it doesn't feel like they're challenging. And maybe it's just because I'm playing on the wrong difficulty. Maybe I should play on hard difficulty. I don't know. But it feels too short, and the campaign feels too short for the story. Like the campaign itself is a full-length campaign. It's going to be 19 missions, I believe, which is fine. 19 missions. Although if it was 19 half-hour missions, it would be better than 19 15-minute missions. You know what I mean? But you know, it's 19 missions. That's fine. But I feel like the story they want to tell is bigger than the number of campaigns. I mean, number of missions they have to tell it. If that makes sense. Like they have this grand story about kind of Amon and about Artanis trying to gather allies across the galaxy, and like there's a lot of characters and a lot of things happening, and it feels like it's happening too fast. And I don't know if you guys feel this way. It feels like they have a big story they want to tell, and they don't have enough game to tell that big story. Like their ambition for the story is bigger than the actual game. So that feels a little bit odd. I mean, it feels like if you have a big story to tell, you need a lot of game to tell it. It's like imagine if you try to compress Lord of the Rings, the trilogy, into like a 1 hour film. It won't work. Like the story is too big. You can't squeeze it down that much. It's kind of what it feels like here. Like it's kind of they have a really big story they want to tell, and they're trying to squeeze it into too short a game. Anyway, let's move on and continue talking to these guys and playing the missions.
Are we finished wasting time? Or are there more pointless errands to attend to before we strike at Amon?
The Purifiers will be a useful addition to our forces. I would hardly call this an errand.
Yes, but as we already discussed, you chose to give them freedom, hoping that they will do as you command.
Do not presume to lecture me about my decisions, Tal Darim.
But I so enjoy our exchanges.
Alright, what do we have here?
Rohana.
I can see it, Artanis. The truth Amon wishes to hide. While his brethren, the Xel'Naga, slumbered through the millennia, Amon and his followers descended upon Ire.
And he uplifted our people. They ruled over us as teachers, as gods.
He changed us, manipulated our essence. But we grew beyond his control. He and his followers fled to Xeris to create the Zerg. The hybrid are the culmination of his efforts. False Xel'Naga, created in his image. We must...
Rohana, this is too dangerous. You cannot go on like this.
I must, Hierarch. It is my duty to know the truth, to bear it. I know now. This is my purpose.
She's slowly turning red. Do you see that? Her face is turning red. It's gonna come back to haunt us. She's gonna turn into Amon at some point. Are those Colossus walking around in the background? Check it out! There's Colossus walking around in the background. Amazing. So according to the old legends, the Xel'Naga uplifted the Protoss and the Zerg. But now it turns out it was Amon all along. The Xel'Naga was just sleeping.
Preserver, I do not appreciate you staring at me.
I have been reliving memories. Your people, the Nerazim, were branded heretics. Yet my eyes do not see the evil the Conclave feared.
Our people were separated by ignorance as much as malice. To live together, we must see each other as we truly are. As Protoss.
Alright, so we've got new things here, right?
These purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are willing to serve you. For now.
So the Phoenix, we have new options. Mirage.
I answer the call.
Phasing armor, what is this? I can't see anything. Graviton beam lifts enemies. Phasing armor phases out the mirage after taking damage. Preventing further damage for the next 2 seconds. Cannot occur more than once every 5 seconds. So when you hit, you phase out, which prevents any more damage for the next 2 seconds. It's a passive ability. What is this?
Skies await.
Double Graviton.
I answer the call.
I'm gonna stick with the Phoenix.
Skies await.
Not that I ever use these anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm gonna stick with the double Graviton because I'm thinking since I don't really use these units, if I ever build a few of them, I want those to give me the most utility, and therefore the double Graviton. Like if you plan to if you plan to outnumber the enemies with your Phoenix, then you use this. If you don't plan to outnumber your enemies, then you want to double your utility. Does that make sense? Because I don't plan to use a lot of them. So I'm gonna do this, and then lift twice as many units using whatever few Phoenix that I actually build. That's all we have for now. Let us keep looking around.
Solar output is stable, Hierarch.
Good.
I have been analyzing the purifier bodies en masse. Their systems function more effectively when in proximity to each other. Outlying protocols can be offloaded to unoccupied cores. What does any of that mean, Carax? Their data web was designed to replicate the sense of the Kala. They are connected to each other. Interesting. Yes, however, it is a synthetic representation. There is no emotional wave. The engineers who built them could not imagine how they could ever be seen as Protoss without the light of the Kala. If only our ancestors could see us now. We have achieved an incredible feat, friend Phoenix.
Phoenix. I have been thinking more upon that name. It is the moniker of another. I do not believe I should use it any longer. I am not he.
Phoenix was the bravest warrior I have ever known. He faced terrible odds and emerged victorious. Slayed enemies the likes of which most cannot even comprehend. And yet, you have proven to be of equal bravery. He would have been honored that a warrior such as you bore his name. And so am I.
Your words honor me, Hierarch. But one day, I must find my own path and my own name.
Isn't everybody named after somebody else? Like, not many people actually have original names. Are the Protoss different? Like, do you actually have original names for every single Protoss? Ooh, hey, Purifier Beam. The Spear of Adun fires a controllable beam at the surface that deals 750 damage, double versus armor, to enemy units in structure over 15 seconds. The beam automatically acquires targets if it's not automatically controlled. Alright, well that seems kind of OP. Time stops freezes all enemy units and structures in time for 20 seconds. Does it prevent them from taking damage? Or does it just stop them, so I can just walk in and kill them? Solar Bombard bombards the target area for 15 seconds, firing 200 random shots that deal 15 area damage each, 30 versus armored. What is that? 200 times 15 is 3000. That is over 15. I guess it's just more damage. I guess that's more damage. Alright, well for now we can only afford this one. Let's see how that works in action later on, shall we?
It brings me great joy that the Purifiers have chosen to join the Daylong. But Amon's armies are still a threat. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station,
before Amon can create more of these abominations.
Alright, get carriers. Carriers are also cool.
Hierarch, as ordered, my Dark Templar have tracked Mobius Core to their base within the asteroid belt of Revenskar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of Adun will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his.
Bright lights! Every cutscene has bright lights in it.
Ready our ships for assault.
Hierarch, Mobius Core's vessels are not moving into attack position.
Something isn't right.
It's a trap!
Our shielding has been punctured. I'm detecting Terran cloak signatures on the lower decks, heading toward the bridge.
Bright lights! How do they get through your shields just like that? That makes no sense. How does that even happen?
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of Adun fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. Mobius Core will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, you know their defenses better than any other. I entrust this task to you, Facesmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
Halorak's pretty funny. Alright, so we're gonna fly carriers. Are we building a base or not?
With our ship boarded, I need our best warriors here. I know you are not trained for battle, Facesmith, but with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
Alright, we're gonna destroy the hybrid breeding facility. How does that even happen? How do they just kind of disable your shield and then warp onto your ship and then start killing your dudes? How does that make any sense at all? This story, man, like things just happen, and it's like, okay, now they're on our ship, and how do they get onto the ship? I don't know. Things just happen. It's not respectable storytelling. I mean, everything should have a cause and effect. How did they get on the ship? Is the Spear of Adun that vulnerable the whole time? I don't know, it doesn't seem to make any sense to me. Alright, so the question is, are we gonna build a base here? Or are we just flying the carriers? If we're just flying the carriers, I guess it'll be pretty easy. If we have to build a base, then not so much.
The Mobius facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon's hybrid armies are born. The operation is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure.
That's a lot of enemies.
If I establish our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform, the Templar can fight their way in, but there are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance.
Really?
Siravek Cryor. Warp field online.
There are no ground paths?
Time for battle.
And
This platform has been locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
The shadow spreads.
wait, what? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, let me just upgrade. So what's going on here? We have to move the platform to places where there are minerals. Okay, let me just gather this stuff. If I can do so without getting killed. Grab that, grab that, grab that. And then grab that, that. And then back to here.
I am eager to strike.
Okay, I think I understand. I have to move the platform around to get more minerals.
On the wings of justice. Karax, we are having difficulty repelling the hybrid on the Spear of Adun. Have you located their stasis chambers?
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
Alright, let me micro my carriers. Oh, they can fly. The hybrid can fly. Amazing. Alright, well let me micro away from it. Holy crap, I'm getting wrecked. Alright, well, we got wrecked. Alright, let's not do that again. Let's go... Carrier, carrier, carrier...
You have not enough minerals.
Did I seriously lose a carrier and 2 phoenixes? Wow. Okay, we suck at this apparently. I think I'll mass carriers, I'm not sure. 350, 250. In the meantime, nothing I have is really useful. Alright, let's drop this here. Apparently we suck. Alright, let's...
It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational. These navigational controls in the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources. The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate.
Yes, right, okay, I get it.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete, keep upgrading. Alright, well we're gonna... I guess this mission is gonna be so slow. This mission is gonna be slow, it's gonna take it slowly. Mess up our carriers, try not to lose our carriers. And slowly, okay, we can move forward, we can't move sideways.
Mineral field depleted.
So losing that carrier was pretty bad, wasn't it? This is gonna be interesting. We have 3 units that we can warp in any time. Do have stuff out there.
Field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Alright, let's just mass up before we do anything.
We are ready.
Okay, 4 carriers. Who's over here?
To engage. Battle is won. To victory. Oblivion.
I'm
Turrets.
detecting several banshees approaching our nexus.
Amon has awoken. We sleep no more.
Banshees? Where? I don't see any. Alright, well there's banshees somewhere.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, there they are. Alright, that's fine. And then we attack the turret.
Justice is served.
And then we attack the other turret. And I suppose we can drop that there.
Let us proceed.
Okay, there's a second base.
The end has come. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, what's going on here? Alright, more things. We just grab that. And then come back. And then let's check the other side.
Prepare to engage. Agreed.
So I can build more carriers now, right? Let me build more carrier and
Carrier has arrived.
research.
Anak Baru.
Alright, so this mission I'm gonna take slowly.
Zara Kunul. The time is
Get
now.
minerals and gas sitting around.
To victory. The time is now.
Let's just see what's here.
Justice is served.
Some enemies. Alright, let's attack this guy. Alright, this is going pretty well. Alright, cool, great. And then I'm gonna drop some units here, pick up these resources. I feel like this is probably the best way to go about this. So instead of actually building the base, and I'm just gonna do this for now. So this is safe. I think it's safe to move up here. Yeah, it is. Alright, there's no enemies left there. Alright, you guys get on the platform. And we're gonna move the platform up. Wait a minute. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. So we need to build some cannons or something over here. They come from above us, so let me go build a forge. Oh, and you guys can mine minerals. Do that. Carrier has arrived. Add that to the group. Upgrades and one more carrier.
Let us proceed.
Okay, now let's try this again. Because last time we tried this, it didn't work out very well for us. Also, Purifier Beam. Maybe I should use this. So the last time I tried coming in this direction, it didn't work out for us. But this time we have more carriers. We apparently don't have very good shields. Okay, there's more enemies over here.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete. We're gonna research the shields as well. Alright, so we want to come down here and get this thing, right?
Justice is served.
Also want to come down here, pick up these resources.
Victory awaits. To victory.
Oh, there he is. Okay, that's better. Now that we have decent amount of carriers. We can deal with them. Alright. Got a bit of solarite out of that.
Some experiments should never be done.